Greetings and welcome to the Jacksonville Buzz. I am your host, Adrienne Houghton. Now, the first brick and mortar retail store for Kalypso Couture opened earlier this year in the historic Elks building in downtown Jacksonville. And joining me today is owner and founder of Kalypso Couture, Michael Armanno. Welcome, Michael.
Hello, thanks for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure. Tell us a little bit about Michael before we get on to Kalypso Couture.
Yes.
Who are you and how do you find yourself here in Jacksonville?
Well, I would say that I'm a very eclectic character. I've done quite a bit of different things. I used to own a music venue in Indiana. I've had food trucks and restaurants, and I've traveled all over the country and parts of the world, and I've experienced a lot of cool stuff. And all throughout that time, over those 10 years, I've been selling suits everywhere I go. So I linked up with a master tailor in college, and we started the Americas division of her family's company. So we have been traveling around and training people how to do our measurement process and style the way that we like to do it. But our tailors are 8 generations strong of handcrafted bespoke clothing. So it's a huge opportunity that you just can't find in stores. So we wanted to take that out on the road, and I've been traveling for so long. Came to Jacksonville about 4 years ago, and I just kind of fell in love and met a girl and stuck around and started a family. So
wonderful, and that's here in Jacksonville.
Yeah, it's been a journey.
And tell me about Kalypso Couture. How long have you had that?
Yeah, so like I said, I've been traveling, selling suits for about 10 years. Kalypso Couture came around in like 2015. I wanted to branch off and do my own design work. And originally I had been going by Armanno Couture, that's my last name, but it sounds very much like an Armani knockoff. So I was like, that's not quite right. When I moved to Jacksonville, I really did a lot of soul searching because it was a new time in my life and I wanted to kind of honor that. So Kalypso is the Greek goddess of the sea. And my family in the 1500s branched off of Greek royalty. So I wanted to be able to put in that like historical origin and then also tie that into the naval atmosphere and history of this area. So, I mean, there's just a rich sea-bearing history here in Jacksonville, St. Augustine area. So I want to kind of tie those two together, my family, my past, and my future here in Jacksonville. So Kalypso Couture was born, and I was doing in-home, in-office consultation, and recently, with the help of my very supportive family, we were able to open a storefront downtown. So it's a huge opportunity.
It is a huge opportunity, and not at the easiest times either, when we've just gone through a fairly difficult year. How did last year affect you and your business?
So as I mentioned, in-home, in-office is very difficult when people don't want to leave and or have you come inside. So we had to kind of rethink our brand and figure out how to kind of pivot a little bit. And I had been doing such a niche market, just custom suits. We need a way to branch out, cover more ground, and really get in front of the people. And, you know, we knew this thing would end at some point and that the events would come back and the dress, and especially people would want to dress up and feel good about themselves because they've been inside for over a year. So we thought this would be a prime opportunity. And if we can make it during this pandemic, we can make it anytime. And that's really what I wanted to prove to myself is let's get it started. And it is a struggle. A small business, especially a family-owned business, is tough, but it's a huge opportunity. And if I'm going to do anything, I want to be able to give back to my community. And I think this is a huge way that we can do that is by showing the community that family businesses and small businesses are here and we're here to serve.
Now, do you have off-the-peg things, or is everything custom?
So my expertise is in bespoke tailoring, and I love to do custom suits. But of course, as I mentioned, I wanted to expand. So we do have very elegant gowns and dresses in store. I'm starting to bring in more off-the-rack type items from different designers around the country. So I do have more of that in store. I really like to focus in on the custom side of things. We do offer now very nice rentals. You know, instead of like the box store rentals, these are a little bit more of a premium option. They come out of Louisville, Kentucky from a family friend of mine. So they've been in the 3 generations of custom clothing and rentals and stuff like that. So we shared a very similar family history. So we've partnered up to now offer excellent premium rentals as well. So for all your wedding needs and stuff like that, big events, not only can we do a custom outfit that's an heirloom product and gonna last forever, but we can also do your short-term rentals and clothing items like that too. So
are we talking male and female?
Absolutely, everybody. I don't really like to specify what we do, especially on the custom end, because that's the beauty of bespoke handcrafted clothing, is we can truly make it for that individual client. So that's something that I'm really proud of. And for everyone, our stylists can help you find the clothing you want, no matter what it is. You know, we have a lot of people who want to wear more androgynous clothing, and we give them an opportunity to do that because we have an eye for the clothing aspect of it. We really understand how the clothes should fit and feel and make you feel, and that's what we like to specialize in. We love to work with our clients to find the perfect fit.
So talk me through an appointment.
Sure.
Somebody walks in through the door and says, I'm looking for something special.
Absolutely. So first we try to get an idea of what the event is going to be. What's the occasion? Give us an idea about that. Then we like to get to know the person, because it's all about that suit of armor. You know, what we're wearing is really a protective shield, and we want to be able to show people who we are, but hold the things we care for dearly close. So that's kind of an opportunity for us to get to know the customer. We like to see if they have any ideas of what they like already, and then we show them examples from different style guides based on what they're telling us throughout the consultation. We can design everything head to toe, and then we take 32 measurements all the way through, and then we can create a piece based on that. A lot of times if we're working with other designers or we have particular budgets, we can bring in different local designers or even national designers that can help us create the style that folks are looking for. So we really have quite a bit of an opportunity to help you find whatever it is that you need.
This sounds wonderful. Sounds absolutely wonderful. If people are interested in having a new piece, a custom piece, or even just coming in to browse, where do they find you exactly?
So we are downtown in the historic Elks building, and it's a very cool space because the Elks building was built in the 1920s, and it was the roaring hotspot for downtown. And it was actually cool because downtown kind of branched out of the Laura Street block off of that building. So we have an opportunity to really revive Laura Street, and you can find us in the Elks building at 211 North Laura Street, right next to the Chamberlain's Library bookstore. So it's really, there's a lot of cool stuff. You got Mocha and the Jacksonville Library. There's a lot of cool stuff going on in that block, and a lot of entertainment. And now Kalypso Couture, more shopping opportunities downtown.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
And I look forward to finding out about upcoming events from Kalypso Couture.
For sure.
Thank you for coming in.
Absolutely.
And if you'd like to know any more information about Michael Armanno and Kalypso Couture, you can also find it at iwannabuzz.com.